3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1.
The Apollo missions landed near the equator of the moon. This time, we're going to the South Pole. No one has ever been to the South Pole of the moon before. And most importantly, as we build up this presence on the surface of the moon, we are going to learn how to live and work for long periods in this very challenging environment. And that's going to prepare us to send astronauts to Mars. So there are many, many reasons that we need to get back to the moon. There is a large investment in order to achieve the great things that we want to do with a program the size of Artemis. Number one, the funding that we invest in these amazing systems is being invested in every state of the United States. We have suppliers across the country. So there is, I think it's an incredible investment in our country to be trying to build these amazing spacecraft. It's very possible that the moon could look very different than it does right now. We are really working to not only develop a sustained NASA presence on the moon, but to help generate a lunar economy that's building on commercial capabilities. And so we very well could see commercial activities going on at the moon with other companies visiting on a routine basis. In the future, we hope to use all of that, what we learn from the moon, for helping us go to Mars. And so we could see a very different Mars as well.
The gravity on the moon is much lighter than on Earth. And so there's a future where you can transport cargo from the moon to Mars, and it's going to enable transportation. There's also infrastructure that you can put on the moon so that you can enable future robotic and human missions on the surface. So we believe in putting power plants on the moon, being able to plug into those power plants and recharge your rovers or your lunar landers. I served in the Air Force, and if you look at the moon as the ultimate high ground, and that's military arts and science 101. If you have the high ground, you have the ultimate element of surprise, and so we don't want to be surprised. So we want to be able to have systems like Oculus that are providing space domain awareness of cislunar space so that you know if there's threats there.
What we want to do in the next 5 to 7 years, go to the moon, harvest the helium-3, which is implanted in the lunar regolith, package it up as a gas and bring it back to Earth and sell it to commercial customers in quantum computing and other fields. Helium-3 sells for $20 million a kilogram. So it is the only resource in the universe that is priced high enough to warrant going to space and bringing it back to Earth today. The moon is for all of us. It means a lot to humans on Earth of all cultures and religions and backgrounds. With that in mind, we've designed a process that extracts the valuable resource, the helium-3, and puts the remaining regolith back in the ground. So what we leave behind will look like a tilled field. That's why we use the word harvest and harvester in describing our operation, because we believe this is more like an agricultural operation than a mining operation. The next big lever for lowering the cost of space missions is building things in space using resources that have been sourced in space. Once you start to do that, you don't have to launch those materials from the surface of Earth. Then you can start to think about really long-term practical things, building out giant space stations where people live.